Hello everyone, it is June 18th, 2020. I'm going to be doing a roll call fashion of everyone's tarot card prediction for this coming weekend. Today is June the 18th, so 19, 20, and 21 for everyone. I started with Aries last time, so I'm going to be beginning with Taurus this time. I've already shuffled the Robin Wood tarot cards. I'm going to be beginning with Taurus and do everyone's with 2 cards. Alright, Taurus, the first card is the Princess of Wands. This is the gladness of celebration, company keeping. If you need to do something, a companion is your key to accomplishing that something. If you are accompanying someone, you are going to be the magic ingredient for that person. It indicates that this weekend will be social, whether that's going to be in person or online. If you've had problems with your computer, you should have them ironed out by now. Your companion card is the Hermit card. That is 9. That can indeed be a Virgo. That is the finished, polished accomplishment of getting something so polished and finished. This can perfectly describe a diploma. You've recently gotten a diploma in the mail, and now you can breathe easier. There have been laws of social justice passed very recently. That would also describe these 2 cards, Taurus. So what you're going to do is look forward to a weekend of just gladness and pride and happy to see you sort of spirit. Alright, so this is all about calm and accomplishment and very good forecast for you, Taurus. Alright. The next category, the individuals out there that are Gemini. First card is going to be the Empress reversed and the 2 of Coins reversed. Okay, the Empress reversed can mean several things. It can mean holding on or re-meeting a love that used to be on fire, and now you want to revisit that old love that you were wondering if a revisit might work out this time. 3 of Wands is the Empress, which is 3 reversed, is literally loving backwards, loving, taking a step back and revisiting. This can end up with a heartbreak. The 2 of Pentacles reversed can mean the kind of pain one suffers in the knees or in the hips. Also a heart pain. It can also mean you are being handled. Okay, so is someone contacting you because they are simply lonely and they are just wanting some companionship? Is that companionship going to fill up your dance card so that you're not seeking another love for your future life? So that's what you need to ask yourself, Gemini. So be forward thinking. The 3 reversed can also mean the beauty of song, because listening to concerts can remind you of yesteryear. So perhaps you're putting together a playlist of yesteryear for you, Gemini, to entertain yourself, to accompany yourself while you're doing other things. The Two of Pentacles reversed also means internal, nostalgic. You can be ruminating too much too, but if you're trying to remember things as if to compose a journal or tell stories, or even update a friend, the Two of Pentacles is what you do want, Gemini. So take it or leave it. This is your forecast. Probably palling with an old friend. All right. And the next person is the Lover's card for Cancer. And oh, this eight reversed, Eight of Hearts reversed is a Cancer card. Okay, and the Lover's card in the Robin Wood is depicting a couple, and we can rate it a PG couple. Okay, so the Lover's up indicates the bond and automatic thinking. It can indicate the automatic thinking of supplies toward the loved one that you are living with, Cancer. Or it can also mean the very firstborn, that you were most responsible for, the first child. This would be the child that you did trial and error sort of raising them. If this is your only child, this could indicate the bond between mother and firstborn child. It can contain a little more sorrow because of the mistakes that were made along the way. The practice child. So Cancer, with the Eight of Hearts reversed. All right. Like I said, this is a Cancer card. You are super in tune this weekend, Cancer. Eight of Hearts reversed is all about saying exactly the right thing. Okay, so happy to you, Cancer. You will be right on the mark. This is a good time to make phone calls of loved ones you haven't for a while. You will be able to articulate so well that you are going to leave the other person really glad that they saw you, really glad that they spoke to you, Cancer. So you should have an excellent weekend, Cancer. All right. Leo. The first card is Six of Swords reversed and Five of Pentacles up. All right. Six of Swords reversed is talking about you may be experiencing a little confusion right now because somebody had to embellish the truth, or lie by omission, or fib. Basically, it's blocking your ability to go forward with the truth and confidence because someone has said something rather confusing. This can happen in a normal day with some professions, all right? So, but the thing is it can hold you back. The Five of Pentacles up is a card of worry. You could be worried about your bank account, unemployment this weekend. You might be pulled inward too much. Leo, not brave enough to face this weekend. If somebody is fuzzying your outlook, you have to go around them. You have to go around them and label them as kind of blocking your light this weekend, and just go around and pursue your own things this weekend, and readdress that on Monday and Tuesday. Okay, Leo? Try to do the best you can with going around whoever is clouding your picture of reality. Don't let anybody gaslight you either. Okay. All right. Virgo. Okay. And the first card for Virgo is Two of Wands up. Yes. King of Hearts up. Yes. So Virgo, you may be finding a very special person this weekend. The doors are wide open for you to explore a new individual to be your partner this weekend. So you may have been talking about it for a while, and now is the time to at least act. The King of Hearts is all about going forward with your dreams and the support of people around you. That your heart is going to attract genuine people. The King of Hearts is up for you. The Two of Wands is up for you. It is all about command. Yes. It is all about doing the nervy thing, letting some of those things that make you possibly shy, Virgo, fall away. You're going to overcome your introversion this weekend. And you're going to be more of an extrovert this weekend and do things with more confidence. And that is an awesome forecast, Virgo. Next up is going to be Libra. From here, I guess. Okay. Three of Hearts reversed and Ten of Hearts reversed. Okay. Three of Hearts reversed is all about going so fast out the door you might forget something. Right? It's all about speed and accompanying other people, making a new friend. It's all about the Three of Hearts reverse is not wasting time, not sitting around. You're going to really utilize this weekend, Libra, for things that you have been putting off. You're going to get that together quickly. The Ten of Hearts reversed is all about security and family and looking around you and finding companionship, genuineness, financial security, bounty, perhaps a picnic or potluck celebration. Perhaps Sunday you will find yourself in a food sort of venue, gathering with other people to make you completely forget your troubles. Alright, so the forecast for you, Libra, is extremely nice this weekend. So Libra, you're going to have a fine weekend too. And the next one is Scorpio. Okay, the wheel reversed up. Four of Pentacles up. Alright. The wheel reversed is talking about the weight of Jupiter pulling you towards the ground this weekend. So, you might find yourself a little under the weather. Perhaps your climate is going to be an extra challenge this weekend. So, I have my dog Nani here, and she's just chilling right now. So, Scorpio, you might be feeling the weather too harshly this weekend. And sometimes the wheel reverse indicates headaches, just discomfort. You might have something just break down for you, such as the hot water heater or a fan or your air conditioning, an appliance of some sort that you count on, and it's inconvenient. Okay, so that's something that is forecasted only for the weekend. So come Monday or Tuesday, you should be able to repair that. Four of Pentacles up indicates clarity, You might be working with your garden or plants, or at least stocking your refrigerator with, at the very least, lettuce. Fortunate find of oranges or fruit, anything that has to do with agriculture and bounty. The Four of Pentacles indicates soundness and firmness. The Four of Pentacles is also a surprise card for you, Scorpio, for the word tent, pup tent. So if you're wondering what to do with yourself and you're bored, maybe just make a pup tent outside and enjoy outside if it's not raining too hard. And don't be surprised if something doesn't work, or the zipper on the pup tent malfunctions or something, because gravity is calling you this weekend. I'm sorry, Scorpio, but it is just a minor inconvenience. It'll pass. Four of Pentacles is fortunate card. All right, Scorpio. See? Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. Queen of Wands is up for you, Sagittarius. That is all about a sacrificing kind of friendship for you. Sagittarius, Queen of Wands is right up your alley. She's a court that is very close to the Prince of Wands, which is it's a court couple that is very Sagittarius. You're in your strong strength this weekend, Sagittarius. The seven reversed, the Chariot reversed, is a strong card for the young people. The strength of the young people and an ability to socially arrange a ride if you need to get somewhere. It can also indicate a need for that ride. In other words, your car might not be working this weekend. Don't be surprised if you need a ride, because your Chariot card is upside down this weekend, Sagittarius, and that is possibly remedied by this very strong friend energy, companion energy. This is enlightenment sharing. This is communications that is going to make you and the people that you are talking with actually rise to a better spot and collaborate and achieve things. Excellent communications and a lot of social enlightenment with the Chariot reverse. Okay, it kind of pulls back the pulling forward of the self, and is more of a team. Yeah, this card is more of a team. First card for Capricorn, Eight of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Capricorn, Eight of Pentacles reversed can mean concerns with insurance. Alright, so if you're wondering if you do have insurance, you're going to have to go through the whole weekend without getting in touch with the right people to answer your question. So they'll be more available on Monday, but you still might not get the answer that you want. So you might have questions about your health insurance. You might have questions about your health in general. Alright, so you may be suffering from allergies. Summer brings allergies. One oddity about the Eight of Pentacles reverse is a person that you were expecting to contact you might not contact you. Like as if their phone died or got forgotten or lost or crushed. So be prepared if you're expecting a phone call to not get that phone call. So create a plan B for yourself, Capricorn. Seven of Pentacles is all about if you are trying to get rid of something or somebody, you might successfully do that this weekend. So if that's something you want to do, this weekend is the perfect weekend to do it. It is a little bit of a warning that you might lose a piece of jewelry. You might accidentally set it down in the wrong place in a hurry. It's talking about losing it. It can be financial dip. I like everybody else, I'm suffering from financial dip too. But the thing is they're both one after another, Pentacles. So this sort of disaster is going to right itself very quickly in the middle of the coming week. So this is just this coming weekend. Today's the 18th. It's just this coming weekend. Things should right themselves in the middle of next week. You'll find out that things will be setting more balanced and you'll experience a gain. Okay, Capricorn? Next up is Aquarius. Alright, well, Aquarius, unlike everybody else, this is talking about freedom and running around and butterfly flight and actual airplane flight. Oh, that sounds scary. I would never ever do that. But if you do have to get it on an airplane to see somebody important or go somewhere extremely important, it's promising flight. If you had plans to be a buddy on a motorcycle and joining a line or a group, it's talking about that sort of freedom. This is super rare during the COVID-19 virus to have a 3 of Wands up. So you, as an Aquarius, are extremely fortunate this weekend. Alright, and the other one, it looks a little frightening because she's upside down. But this is the High Priestess, and she's all about quietness, solitude, a little bit of sadness. Sometimes she is left behind or chooses to stay at home. This is all about leaving home. And if there's a disastrous circumstance, this card is about luck of escaping that disastrous circumstance. So, you ran a little faster, in other words. You flew a little faster, in other words. So, it's all about escape and social, just going along because you feel like it this time. If you're all by yourself, you might want to just sit on your porch or something. You might want to look online about being social that way. So this is actually a really good forecast. It's a really good forecast, Aquarius. That's awesome. And 5. Next, Pisces. Alright, we want to be funny. Okay, 10 of Swords up and the Devil reversed. Okay, 10 of Swords up, Pisces. This is out of your element. 10 of Swords up is about Army of Youth. Army of Youth. This would be if you have someone in the military, they should experience a pretty good weekend. Army of Youth is can mean a family reunion of sorts. 15 reversed is all about rewriting laws and rules that weren't working out before. It can also mean a visit from an elder person or you visiting an elder person who you have been worried about recently. So there's kind of a reunion kind of vibe, Pisces. So the 10 of Swords up can also mean you can get to sleep finally. It's a very scary looking card in a lot of decks. The 10 of Swords looks very murderous, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. Pisces, you may be acting as a conduit this weekend, It's way too literally to describe that as a translator, but it can be described as a spiritual translator. The Ten of Swords can indicate that. In a way, it's a spiritual. Remember the old wax on a string between two cans? That was kind of a phone thing when you were a kid. Well, you would be a conduit between like walkie-talkies, setting up communications between parties that have been away from each other or unable to talk to each other. It's a really good weekend to set up technical equipment. This is the absence or the protection from those surprise things that happen when you do try to set up technical equipment, Pisces. Lastly is Aries. Our last horoscope to visit tonight on June 18th, 2020 is Aries. Aries, you have two extremely strong cards. One has a Seven of Wands up. That is the torchbearer. This is the symbolized starting new ideas, going into dark places before. Now you're going to be leading with the torch, exploring, doing things that you weren't used to doing before. You're coming out of your comfort zone. You're going to be braver this weekend, Aries. You're going to be leading the way for other people. You're going to be the shoulder for other people and helping other people go forward with their ideas too. This is an extremely powerful, kind of a chariot sort of strength, but only with fire and ideas. You're going to be super sharp this weekend, Aries. This other card, the 14 reversed, it sort of looks frightening because the angel is on his head. But the thing about 14 upside down is all about addressing perceived excesses. So you're going to be challenging yourself with the Seven of Wands, beating your old times while running, beating your own distances while running or walking. This is an excellent, fortunate weekend for any hiking that you have planned, Aries. The 14 reversed is about all those things that have a reputation of changing at the New Year's resolution. Well, this is going to be your middle of the year resolutions. So you just might try that veggie burger for the first time. What happens sometimes is you are forced to change into another kind of food and you're pleasantly surprised. That happened to me yesterday. There's a fast food restaurant around here that carried one item on their menu. They had to change to another item, and I really liked this substitute item. Well, this alternative item. I was forced to try it and I enjoyed it. So that sort of thing is going to be happening to you this weekend, Aries, 19th, 20th, 21st. You're going to be trying new things, taking care of your health better. This Seven of Wands strength of exploration is going to give you the nerve and fortitude to do these things. This drops a lot of bad habits. So whenever you've kicked yourself, oh, I should have greeted that other person faster, you're going to be right on it this weekend. So you're going to have a really good weekend, Aries. Sort of jealous. I love this card. Seven of Wands up. I love that card. That's a great card to have, Aries. For all your Sagittarius out there that are saying, hey, wait a minute, I got the Queen of Wands last week. Well, what this means, Sagittarius, first of all, last week was the Vampire deck. This is the Robin Hood deck. This is a completely other deck. That means that you are engrossed and dedicated into something that is continuing into this weekend as well. All right, so that's pretty much what that is. It's kind of a wink, 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 that whatever you were successful or your companionship of last weekend will pretty much carry it into this coming weekend as well. So that's all that is. You weren't ripped off. You just happened to get the same Queen of Wands, fabulous companionship card. So, thank you for visiting me, Christine. I hope that you will have a good weekend, and I will see you next time.